Incredible music and food will fill the old U.S. Mint starting tomorrow for Satchmo Summer Fest. The two-day event brings more than 30 musical performances, 7 culinary experiences, and lots of fun to the community. Southern's food truck is one of the local businesses participating in this year's fest. Here in the kitchen is Gene Colley and Anthony Cruz to tell us all about it. Guys, you've got this kitchen smelling absolutely incredible. We can see the chicken sandwiches down here. You guys tout yourself as what, the best fried chicken in all of New Orleans?
We try.
How do you make that happen?
Hard work. We actually care. And yeah, we think we have a really, really good fried chicken sandwich. And for Satchmo Festival, which we're super excited about, we're going to be dropping our beer battered fish sandwich, which we're gonna make right now. So.
Is that the same batter you use for the chicken, or is it different?
It's different. Yeah, so the fish is a liquid batter, and then we're gonna top it with this sauce. We know it's excruciatingly hot, and this is gonna kind of cool it off, So
as you're starting that process, kind of run me through this whole food truck industry that we have seen kind of really captivate a lot of folks in New Orleans.
Yeah, so we really took off right before COVID. We were looking at restaurant spots. Yeah. And as we were looking at these spots, the city kind of shut down. And it was we weren't planning on doing a food truck. We were a pop-up doing festivals and markets. And a guy approached us and was like, do you guys want to buy a food truck? And we're like, no. And then we went and looked at it, and we're like, this is perfect.
It just makes sense.
And it just worked, and it blew up, And we won Fried Chicken Fest, and we won Po' Boy Fest a couple years in a row, and it just kind of blew up.
And y'all just picked up another award this year, right?
Yes, the Creole Tomato Fest.
How was that? How are these different festivals when you go out?
Howard's what now?
How are these different festivals when you go out, when you see the interaction with folks?
They're amazing. The one good thing about these festivals and the food truck is you get to personally interact with the customer, whereas my background in a restaurant, you're working your butt off, but you rarely get to see the satisfaction on the customer's face. So over here, you get to interact with them, you get that instant feedback, you get to meet awesome people like the musicians over here, and we love it. We love it, yeah.
And what's it like, how do you figure out where to go around the city or where to go at a festival? How do you really make that happen?
Well, when you're talking Satchmo Festival, this is the same company that does the French Quarter Fest, so they are basically like the pinnacle of festival throwers. So you strive to want to get to that. That's like the Catalina wine mixer, right? Of festivals. So you just kind of look around, and the thing is, we've been around a little bit, so what's neat now is that people kind of approach us and ask us to do the festivals, but when it comes to French Quarter Fest and Satchmo, they call, we say yes. We absolutely love them.
You're going to be there. Yeah. Gene, kind of run me through what you're doing, how you're dressing the sandwich here.
All right, so first we have that fresh drum, beer battered fish. He fries it, seasons it, and then we put this yuzu aioli. Yuzu is a Japanese citrus.
Okay.
And it's kind of like a garlic mayo base with a lot of extra stuff in there, all fresh ingredients. We make everything from scratch. Then it gets topped with this house-made slaw, like this.
Beautiful.
And then this sauce, fish sauce. We're gonna hit it like this. Look at that.
Oh.
I think everyone's gonna be hungry for this for breakfast this morning.
And that's what it looks like.
That is a healthy serving.
Oh, it's a good
It's a good
food
serving.
truck.
Yes.
And a lot of folks may think food truck, okay, it's not going to be high quality. You're not going to have a lot of food. But actually, it's quite the opposite, because you can specialize on just like 1 or 2 or 3 or even 4 menu items, right?
Yeah, we don't cut corners at all. Everything, we make our own pickles, we make our own sauce, everything made from scratch.
It comes with dedication. I mean, you guys put a lot of work into this.
A lot of love.
And you've been around for how long with the food truck?
About 5 years now.
And how have you seen yourselves grow out of this?
Oh, well, we started with the pop-up tent. We got one food truck, and then we built another one the next year, and we built a third one the next year.
So you're how many now?
We have 3.
You have 3 kind of roaming the city. And y'all can go to businesses, you can go to festivals, wherever you need to go.
Yeah, we do a lot of caterings, a lot of company parties, business caterings, festivals, everything.
So at Satchmo Fest, Summerfest, what can folks see on the menu? Just these 2
they'll
items
see
or
this
more?
Fish sandwich, our chicken sandwich, and our cracklins.
The cracklins.
Yeah, we have some of the best cracklins around.
And probably their best chicken sandwich as well as the fish. So get out there and try the fish. Do you often change the menu?
We do specials. Our menu is pretty much the same: the chicken sandwich, the fries, the cracklins, chicken tenders, fresh tenders, and then Anthony comes up with specials almost every week. Yeah. We have a really good burger.
Good food
po'
and a lot of
boys.
fun.
Like we'll bring out the po' boys that we won Po' Boy Fest with. We have how many did we win? 3.
We won 3, and we're doing some R&D. So actually Friday, with the exception of today, because we're doing this, we're getting ready for the festival, but we've been dropping po' boys every Friday at Second Line Brewing on Friday. And yeah, we just did a grits and griots po' boy with grit fries, kind of thinking out the box. So come check us out.
If it's a winner, keep it. Right, you got to go see Southern Food Truck out there at Satchmo Summer Fest. It returns tomorrow. Gates will open at 11:30. Now, one of the musical performances will be from DeFello Marsalis and the Uptown Jazz Orchestra. They're joining us in the studio this morning with a preview of what we can expect.
It's crazy.